Hey, Slaycation Squad. Welcome back to the channel where every tale is a spine-chilling journey into the unknown. I'm your host from the Abyss. And tonight, we're diving deep into the shadows of horror. But before we embark on this hair-raising adventure, don't forget to subscribe and hit that bell so you never miss a scream. Seriously, you won't want to miss what we have in store for you tonight. As the dust settles and the adrenaline subsides, Rini, Hendra, and their family find themselves outside the cult's compound, gasping for air and clinging to each other. The night air is cool against their sweat-soaked skin, offering a brief respite from the terror they have endured. Their eyes lock, a shared understanding passing between them that their battle is not yet over. With every step they take away from the compound, the weight of their recent discoveries presses heavily on their shoulders. Their mother, whom they revered as a pillar of strength and love, harbored a dark secret. A secret that ultimately cost her life. The enormity of her sacrifice begins to sink in, and tears stream down their faces, mixing with the dirt and grime that coats their cheeks. As they trudge through the darkness, their footsteps echo in the stillness of the night, a haunting reminder of the battles they have fought and the lives that have been lost. Ian, oblivious to the gravity of the situation, clings tightly to Rini's hand, his innocent laughter a stark contrast to the horrors they have witnessed. His presence brings them a glimmer of hope, a reminder that there is still light amidst the darkness. They find refuge in a nearby abandoned barn, its dilapidated walls offering a semblance of shelter from the outside world. It is here that they huddle together, seeking comfort and solace in each other's arms. The once lively barn now holds a sense of solemnity, as if it, too, mourns the loss and devastation that has befallen this family. The night is long, fraught with whispered conversations and tearful confessions. Rini reveals the extent of their mother's involvement, recounting the sheer desperation that led her to join the cult, praying for a miracle that would bring a child into their family. They grapple with conflicting emotions of anger, grief, and betrayal, struggling to reconcile the woman they knew with the person she became. As dawn breaks, casting a soft, golden glow upon the land, a renewed determination flickers in their eyes. They have been pushed to the brink, their spirits tested and their resolve solidified. They vow to one another that they will not let their mother's death be in vain. They will fight, not just for themselves but for all the victims whose lives have been taken by this insidious cult. The siblings divide the tasks that lie ahead. Rini will seek out authorities, hoping to expose the cult's nefarious practices and bring them to justice. Hendra, fueled by a righteous anger that burns within him, is determined to find any remaining traces of the cult and eliminate them once and for all. Together, they will ensure that no more lives are shattered by the wickedness that has consumed their own. Armed with newfound purpose, they set out on their respective paths, each step bringing them closer to their shared goal. Rini's heart pounds in her chest as she approaches the authorities, her voice trembling but resolute. She presents the evidence they have painstakingly gathered, laying bare the atrocities committed by the cult in the name of darkness. Hendra, on the other hand, delves deeper into the underworld that the cult called home. He infiltrates their hidden networks, gaining insights into their operations and identifying key figures who perpetuate their wicked deeds. With every revelation, his anger grows, fueling his determination to bring an end to this nightmare once and for all. Days turn into weeks, and weeks into months, as Rini and Hendra tirelessly work towards their shared objective. Their efforts do not go unnoticed, as their story gains traction, attracting the attention of journalists and law enforcement agencies alike. The public becomes captivated by the wickedness that lurked in their once idyllic community, demanding justice for the innocent lives lost. Slowly but surely, the wheels of justice begin to turn. The net tightens around the cult, its members apprehended one by one, their dark deeds finally brought to light. Rini and Hendra, their bodies weary and their spirits scarred, stand tall amidst the chaos, knowing that their sacrifices have not been in vain. At last, a sense of closure descends upon their lives. The headlines declare victory over this abomination, but the scars remain, etched deep within their souls. They may never fully heal from the horrors they have witnessed, but they have reclaimed their power, emerging stronger and more resilient than ever before. As they stand amidst the ruins of their past, Rini and Hendra cast their gaze towards the future, a future that holds the promise of healing and redemption. Ian, now older and wiser, looks up at them with adoration, aware of the battles they have fought and grateful for the love that has surrounded him. Together, they take their first steps towards a life rebuilt, vowing to protect each other from any future threats that may arise. The haunting presence that once tormented their family finds peace, its malevolence finally extinguished. In the stillness of the countryside, a sense of serenity settles, as if the land itself rejoices in their triumph. And as Rini, Hendra, and Ian walk hand in hand, a new chapter begins, one filled with hope, resilience, and the unwavering determination to never let darkness prevail again. As the dust settles and their hearts still pounding with a mix of fear and relief, Rini, Hendra, and their family gather in the dimly lit living room, their bodies slumped into the worn-out couch. Like weary soldiers after a victorious battle, their eyes reflect a mixture of exhaustion, grief, and determination as they contemplate the arduous journey they have endured, the unspeakable horrors they have witnessed, and the newfound strength that now resides within them. The room seems quieter than usual, as if the weight of their experiences has muted the chirping of the crickets outside. Silence hangs heavily in the air, broken only by an occasional creak from an old wooden floorboard. It's a silence that speaks volumes, resonating with the unspoken understanding between them, all the understanding that their lives will never be the same again. And yet, they have emerged from the depths of darkness with a renewed sense of purpose. In the flickering glow of a candle, Rini's gaze sweeps across each family member's face, searching for any signs of lingering terror. Their eyes reflect the trauma they have endured, but also the resilience that has bloomed within their hearts. Her own hand trembles slightly as she clutches a cup of steaming chamomile tea, its soothing aroma mingling with the scent of victory that permeates the room. Hendra, Rini's elder brother, who has fought alongside her every step of the way, clears his throat and breaks the silence. His voice, though hoarse, carries a newfound depth and conviction. We have faced the darkest of shadows, my siblings, and emerged as warriors of light. This chapter of our lives, this wretched tale of evil and sacrifice, has come to an end. But let us remember, it is not the end of our story. We are survivors, and from this darkness, we must now find the strength to rebuild our lives. His words, like gentle ripples in a still pond, awaken something within each of them. Their eyes meet, a silent pact of determination reflected in their shared gaze. They have conquered the malevolent cult, but the scars they bear run deep. Their family structure has forever changed, marked by loss, trauma, and the knowledge that evil exists in the world, but they will not let it define them. Rini's voice, tinged with both sorrow and hope, trembles as she adds, "We may be scarred, but we are also stronger than we ever thought possible. The darkness that haunted our home is vanquished, but our hearts will forever hold the memory. We must use this memory, this fire within us, to protect one another and never let evil triumph again." Ian, their youngest sibling, sits quietly on the worn-out carpet, his eyes wide with a mix of innocence and understanding beyond his years. The mark of his origins is imprinted on his small face, a reminder of the sacrifice and danger that lurks in their heritage. But amidst the darkness, a flicker of resilience blossoms within him, and he straightens his back, as if mirroring the strength he sees in his older siblings. The room fills with a renewed sense of purpose, as the family members recognize the importance of their togetherness. The weight of their shared burden is lightened, replaced by an unspoken agreement to support and protect one another as they take their first steps towards healing. They rise from the couch, their energies intermingling like sparks in a darkened sky. In this moment of sorrow and unity, they find solace and strength, knowing that the road ahead will not be without challenges, but that they are armed with love and resilience. As they move forward, their footfalls echo with determination, a testament to their indomitable spirit. They will rebuild their lives, brick by brick, and though the scars will always remain, they will serve as a reminder of their strength and their unwavering determination to protect one another. The haunting presence may have cast a long shadow over their lives, but it is in their hands to illuminate the darkness and find their own light. They step into the unknown, together, knowing that whatever may come, they will face it side by side, as a family that has been tested and emerged stronger. And so, as the final embers of the candles slowly fade, their hearts beat with a newfound ferocity, a melody of resilience and hope, guiding them towards a future where the haunting presence is transformed into whispers of strength and courage. They embrace the unknown, ready to write the next chapter of their lives, armed with the memories of their past, and propelled by a burning determination to live each day with a newfound appreciation for the precious gift of family and love.